Hey guys, sorry about that. We are live on the Anthony Lee Crypto channel. We're going to jump right in. The audio, we're having some technical audio difficulties. Let me know if this is choppy. The intro was a bit choppy. Somebody let me know. We're having technical difficulties again. I think YouTube must be flooded with folks right now. The intro was a bit choppy. Let me know. Let me know. All right, I'm kind of playing it back here on my monitor. It looks okay, but somebody let me know. All right, we're good. Okay, let's jump right into the chart, guys. I'm sorry we're running a couple of minutes behind. So Bitcoin is pumping here, y'all. We got the pump. Where can it go? We're waiting. The market just opened. So remember, we do not trade this. If you're not in a trade already, do not jump into a trade. We wait for the real move at about 8:45. I put out a whole video on this yesterday. Go to my channel right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But check out this video I put out. Matter of fact, I put out an entire playlist. In the playlist, I've got all these strategies, top level trading strategies. Go check this out. I've got a brand new video coming out today that shows you what we're fixing to go over. Sorry about that. Shows you what we're fixing to go over here. And what we're looking for on this 8:45 Central Time move, guys. So we're having all kinds of choppy technical difficulties here, but we're going to get through it. All right, guys. Let's jump right into it. We're pumping, but we're not taking this trade. We're waiting for 8:45. We're going to drop down to the 5-minute time frame here, and I'm going to mark out this first 5-minute candle, and we're going to try to scalp trade that if we can. Okay, we're still making this 5-minute candle. Once it closes, I'm going to mark out the high and the low of that candle, and we're going to try to trade off of that. Should have been a little more prepared today, guys. I've been trading this morning. I've been in the VIP Discord letting folks know. We've already taken a trade this morning. I got stopped out. I ran a stop a little too close. It's one of those rushed days, just trying to get in here, get things going. But we took a trade. Matter of fact, did you catch the Thanksgiving trade that we gave? We did a whole video on this last week. I preached about it on the live. Also, I put it on the Discord. I told you exactly what we're looking for. I said right here, I just took an aggressive long. We got the 4-hour green dot we've been looking for. So we're looking for a 5% move over the Thanksgiving holiday, which is what traditionally happens. We showed that in the video. And we got the 4-hour green dots, and we got that 5% move. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. It's this big green candle. That was the green dot that we went in on right here. As soon as it turned to that 4-hour time frame, and we got the green dot, we went long, and we got a total of 5.7% before a pullback. Up to current price, we're up over 7%. Jane hit the pump. Nice job. We took profit here. We closed out the trade and actually entered a short, guys. I gave that as well. I gave that as well when I took that short. I think it was yesterday. Said we caught the 5% pump from the 4-hour green dot, and now we're in a short. I got short from 91.7. I closed that short out at 91.1. Here's that one. Show you a little screenshot of that. We got 13.2% return on investment on that one. Oh, here's the big one, guys. Let me put that up for you. We caught the big pump. The big pump for Thanksgiving. I hope you all caught this with me. I posted about it so many times. And guys, we're just killing a little bit of time. We're waiting for that 8:45. But we caught that for 104%. That was a little over a $5,000 profit. We hit this on a 20x leverage with a $5,000 account. Cut a little over $5,000 profit. And this morning, the trade I gave this morning in the VIP Discord, you can sign up for that today. I said, I told them I got stopped out on profit. That was on the short that I took. I'm looking for continuation in the upside, and I am in a long. We had 4 touches to the upside on the 1-hour time frame. I'm going to show you that. The old saying is 3 touches look out, 4 touches break out. The Bjorn strategy, which I did a video on, was showing to the upside as well. So I did take that. I ran my stop a little too close. I wish I'd kind of stayed in this trade, but I didn't. But that's okay. We got stopped out in profit. And let's check this one out. These are $5,000 accounts, guys. So we had a 12% profit on that this morning. So we got a 13% followed by a 12% followed by a 104%. So we're up about $7,000 on the weekend. So join the Discord. I give these only to my VIP Discords. On occasion, I'll throw one of the free Discords. You can join that too. All of them are right here. You can go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and you can hit the description and find the links to my free Discord and my paid VIP Discord. I give these in advance. One trade and you're going to make well more than that back for what you paid. So very cost effective, guys. Very well worth it. It just helps to support the channel. So anyway, we're looking here. We're back to the 5-minute time frame. Let's go ahead and mark out that candle. Still a little early. No trade yet. Here's our first 5-minute candle. So I got a video coming out on this today, guys. So if you're looking for that today, we're going to mark it. It looks like it came right up to our red box of resistance. And we're going to mark the bottom side. And actually, I'm going to need to switch charts. I need to get over to the Bjorn chart. So on this chart, guys, pay attention to this. This is how we do this trade. We've got 2 indicators here, and you're going to want to watch the video I'm putting out today to show you exactly how to do this. So we got the BBWP and the stochastic, okay? Those are the 2 indicators we have on the chart. And what I'm looking for, I'm going to mark it out on the 5. And then I'm going to switch to the 3. Okay, and now we're going to enter our trade on the 3-minute time frame. What we're going to look for is a break of this range in the next few minutes between now and about 8:45-ish Central Time. Right now you can see we've got stochastic pointing to the downside, right? We've got momentum here. We've got volatility, excuse me, high. So that means price is moving pretty quick. We're going to wait for the 3-minute time frame to switch. So we're probably going to be looking for a move back to the top side here. But if it pops back up to the upside before 8:45, I'm not taking this trade because I know 8:45 is usually a reversal. Now, today could be a little squirrely, guys. It is a weird day. It's still kind of a holiday-ish. People are traveling, so volatility is, it could just be a screwy day. Stock market is only a half day, so it's a short session. So this could be a wonky little trade here. We may not even get one in. But if we don't, I guarantee you we'll get at least 4, if not all 5 next week, because it'll be business as usual with the stock market and the big time trader. So look for a little bit lower here. Around 8:45, what we're probably going to look for on this trade is a tick back to the upside on the stochastic. Matter of fact, let me minimize that. We already know volatility is high, so we're good. We're going to look for a tick back up to the upside in the stochastic around 8:45. Let's say we get somewhere down around here, and then it flips on a 3-minute time frame around 8:45. We're going to look to trade this back up to the break, if not higher. Let me move my Femex over here so I can get ready to enter this trade with you guys. We're going to do this live if the trade presents itself. All right, still no trade, guys. Still no trade. You got about 5 minutes until that 8:45. It can happen a minute or 2 before, a minute or 2 after. But we're looking for this live, guys. You're going to want to watch this video. Again, I hate that today is kind of holiday-ish, so the market is not going to be typical. This is almost always a guaranteed move at U.S. market open. It's a small move, so you got to be quick on it sometimes, but we're going to look to trade it back up to the range break of the first 5-minute candle, which we've already marked out here. And then we'll check our indicators to see if it looks like we're in a continuation up or a rejection. Anybody going to take this trade with me if we get it? Let's take a look over at the VIP Discord. Looking at the chat there. My man, yeah, we got, I got a little bicep tricep workout in today. That's kind of why I'm running a little behind. Get kind of caught up at the gym. Jane's definitely going to try to take it today. You got to be quick. You got to be quick. We're coming up on it here. Got about 3-4 minutes so far. No change stochastic. We're going to wait as soon as it ticks. We're going to enter, probably got the market enter here, guys. This usually goes quick. I hate paying market fees, and we don't normally. But on this trade, you usually got to be quick because the reversal is going to be pretty quick. Coming down, taking this vector candle. Still no trade, guys. Waiting for 845. Hopefully we get a trade live on stream here. Kat said she didn't get on the last few trades, and you wish you did. Kat, we're up about 130% over the weekend. How are you missing these trades? I know you're in the VIP Discord. I see you in there. You missed some big ones. I gave them to you. Come on, girl. Walk through this one with me if we get it. For those of you just joining us, come over to the VIP Discord. We give these trades live as I take them. Let me zoom in on this. No, we'll come back to this because we are almost to our 845. I don't want to miss this if we do get the switch. Stochastic trying to switch over here. Kind of, sort of. It's trying to switch over here, but we're still a few minutes early. We may not get this trade today, guys. It's a weird Friday after Thanksgiving short session. A lot of folks traveling, a lot of folks not at the chart. Still no trade yet. Looking for a little bit lower. Maybe come retest this breakout here. Retest it now. We're going to look for a 3-to-1 risk to reward. So we're going to have depending on where we enter this trade, we'll look for the drawdown amounts for a 3-to-1 risk to reward. Maybe a pretty tight stop loss. This doesn't always work, guys, but we nail this one about 4 out of 5 times. About a minute and a half. I don't really see any vectors here, though. I don't like that. Let's look at the 1 minute real quick. I don't like it. Haven't seen really any vectors. That's the market maker moving price when he's trying to induce you to go a certain way. I don't see any of that right now, which we typically see at 8:30, except for that first vector. So he induced you to go short. You're continuing to short, and he's going to flip the script on you here in just a few, most likely. He hasn't done so yet. Looks like he's waiting for a few more folks to get short. I don't see it's flipped. Coming up on 8:45. Go ahead and throw any comments you have in the chat, especially if you're not taking this trade. You don't have anything else to do. Chat us up. If you are taking the trade, stick with us. Still no trade. Gonna maybe look for reaction in the next 18 seconds. Sometimes it is 8:45 on the nose. I'm doing market for this because it usually moves really, really quickly. When it reverses, it's gone. And we're only looking for about a 0.5% here if it were to reverse for now. So, all right, 8:45 stepped in. They're moving it down. Still waiting on a 3-minute shift. They're inducing you to go short. They're fixing to flip it on you guys. Fixing to come back at some point, probably within the next 10 minutes, and retest this. Not seeing it yet, guys. No trade yet. Oh, my computer's really laggy right now. I don't know if it's YouTube or my computer. Waiting on a 3-minute flip. Check out the 1. 1 is still headed down. What I like about the stochastic indicator, it gives you the amount it would take for the stochastic to flip. So we're headed down. If we get up over 91,884 with the close, this will flip on the 1 minute. I want the 3 minute. Still headed down. Wow, we're covering these vectors now. See how we left these green vector candles along the way unrecovered? Coming back for them. See what happens here in 1 minute. Looks like we might be getting this move up. Looks like we might be getting this move up. This may be trade time. Got the flip. All right, guys, it's time. I'm entering. We are long. Short trade here. We're looking for a trade back up to this. That is all we're looking for. Come on. Right. Looking for a trade back up to the break. We are long, guys. This is not a massive trade. This is a scalp trade. See how we're looking on the 1 minute? Did you take this trade with me, guys? Are you in it or are you not? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Good trade so far, guys. Stochastic is headed our way on the 1 minute, on the 3 minutes. We're in a good trade. Should move your stop loss now. Stop loss should at least be to break even. Sorry, guys. I'm running this with you. John's in. Good job, buddy. Here we go. Moving up, y'all. Moving up. This is how you do a little scalp trade in the morning. Do you remember how I did it? Marked out the 5 minute range, switched to the 3, watched the break, waited for that 3 minutes stochastic to flip to the upside, trade it back to the range, break. I take this trade almost every single morning. If you're not comfortable now, go ahead and get your stop loss in. I know a lot of you, this is probably your first time, and that's okay. I'll move a stop loss up with you. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out, right? And of course, Femex is gonna trade on Femex, guys. I trade on Femex. Coming back down here, guys. Switch over to the Femex chart. Switch over to the Femex chart. We're still in this trade. Sometimes it could take about 15 minutes or so. Depends. It depends. Keep going. That's right. It's going to keep going. Usually it happens a little faster than this, but sometimes it takes it a minute. It likes to think about it. I don't know what happened, guys. It looks like Femex, I may have gotten stopped out of this trade, even though I didn't mean to. I got stopped out, guys. I didn't mean to, but I got stopped out. That's all right. I did not mean to get stopped out of this trade, guys. I accidentally closed this trade. I'm getting so much lag here. I don't know if you can see my screen. I'll try to show my screen. I'll try to screenshot it up over there, but we made 2.6% on this trade. Not a problem. No problem. Couple $100. Not really what I wanted. I wanted higher, but I accidentally got stopped out. You get the point, though. You see how this trade is working out. It works out almost every single day. And we'll get this trade, too. You'll come back and retest the break of the range. I'll still walk through with you. I'm sorry I got stopped out, guys. I was over here on my other screen. It's chop, 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 chop. Super choppy. I was trying to put in a stop loss at break even. And I was looking at, I did this initial chart on the Bitstamp chart, and I'm trading on Femex. And their numbers are different. Look at the price right here, 92,235 currently on Femex, and 92,289 on Bitstamp. So about a $70 difference there in price. So when I entered my stop loss, I didn't realize I wasn't on the Femex chart. So that is my bad. I messed that one up. I goofed that up. My fault, guys. But I hope you took the trade. It's a good trade. If you took this trade from bottom to break even, that's a 0.6% trade. Depending on what leverage you're trading on, guys, you can make some serious money on that. We hit a 20x leverage on a $5,000 account. And we got 0.3%. So we picked up $300 by 8:53. So not bad for 8 minutes. We made $300 in 8 minutes. Jane's still in. Jane asked the stop loss. So what I would like to do, I didn't do it on this one because we're really choppy, at least on my end. I don't know how it looks on you guys. So we have the bottom. Say you entered right here at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to put a long position up here. I like to run at least a 2-to-1, if not a 3-to-1. So I'm going to move my long position up here to break even. This thing could go way up, but we're just taking the trade to here. Okay, and see, we're going to have to draw it up tight. Somewhere right about there is going to give me a 3-to-1 ratio. So if you took it here, your stop loss can be down around 91.6. That gives me a 3-to-1. That means I can lose 3 of these trades and still break even. But if I hit even one of the 3, then I'm in profit. If I hit all 3, I'm way in profit. But I can lose 3 trades at this ratio and still be breaking even. Does that make sense? Let me know if that doesn't make sense. Some people like to run a wider stop loss and they'll run a 2-to-1. Sometimes I'll do that. And that'll put me way down about here. That means I got to win 50% of my trades. I'm running about an 88% win rate, guys, on the VIP Discord. Those guys can attest to you. We hit about 88% of our trades. No liquidations. We don't get liquidated. We run tight stop losses, but 88% of our trades. So if you're running a 2-to-1, then that means you got to win only 50% of your trades to break even. On 3-to-1, you only got to win 3 out of 10 trades and you're still a profitable trader. So it just kind of depends on your tolerance, risk to reward tolerance. Coming up, guys, we should have our take profit in just a minute. I hope you all took this trade. John just took a TP1. Nice job, my friend. Nice job, my friend. Hope you move your stop loss to break even and let the rest ride, brother. At least that's what I would do. TP1, good job. Good job, good job. John made $500 in 10 minutes. Good job, man. And you're still in the trade, and it's still running. So you might make more than that, my friend. Nice job. You made more than I did on this trade. I goofed up big time, but that's okay. We got in the trade. We made money. It's a good day. Guys, if you're just joining us, showed a couple of trades earlier. We hit this one this morning on the breakout. We hit this one 12% trade. 12%. That was earlier this morning, given to you in the VIP Discord. Gave this one over the weekend. Matter of fact, I gave this one out on a video, Thanksgiving rally video. So I gave it out to the public, and then I told the VIP Discord when I was entering, I made 104% on this one. We made over $5,000 on that trade. That trade came into our red box of resistance. I'm going to switch back over to some TA, guys. You guys are all in this trade. You got it. I'll show you where we came up with this good stuff. Let's drop it down to the hourly time frame. All right. So, guys, let's take a look here. I want to kind of just walk you through how we did this with my Discord, okay? We were down here dancing around. We took a few trades in here in the VIP Discord, and I told them, I said on the 4-hour, let's switch to the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, I gave historical references as to why this would happen. I said, we're looking for the 4-hour green dot. The day before or 2 days before Thanksgiving, which we got, you can see it right here down on market cipher B. Boom, long signal. We entered, rode this trade up, total of 7%. I got out at about 5.7%, I think, for 104% profit. We came into this little bitty box of, got to decipher my boxes, by the way. When you come to these little boxes, I treat those as scalps. Matter of fact, I'm treating almost everything as a scalp right now until proven otherwise. But the bigger boxes are what I would consider day or swing trades, if we can get into those. But came into my first box of resistance that I had on the chart. I gave to the Discord. I took the short here, wrote it down, got stopped out for profit. That's the one we made about 13% on. Came in this morning. We did 4 touches. Now I do want to show you this, guys. Here you see I've already marked them out 1, 2, 3, and 4, but we'll look at them here. Here's what it looked like before I marked them out this morning. We had a touch here, touch here, touch here, and touch here, okay? The old saying is 3 touches, watch out. 1, 2, 3, boom. Usually you're going to move to the downside. If you don't, and you come back and touch a 4th time, it is 3 touches, watch out, 4 touches, breakout. So as soon as we touched the fourth time, I went to my VIP Discord. I told them, I said, we just got the 4 touches. Here you have 4 touches upside. Gave them the old saying. And I said, I am in a long the breakout. We hit that breakout for another 12% pump. We got 12% on that one. And then here we are. We got about a 0.5% on this little scalp trade. So guys, we're up. I have to go take a look, but close to $7,500. It's not even the weekend. I said the weekend earlier. Close to $7,500 since Wednesday, and today's only Friday, guys. So I hope you're taking these trades. If you want to get in the Discord, go to my channel here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit my links. You got my free Discord here. You got my VIP Discord. You click on that. We're having a Black Friday sale right now. As a matter of fact, you can actually join this for last now through Monday. Everything is marked down, including our mentorship programs. Now, the mentorship, I actually take you and walk you through. These are live on Zoom, 1-hour sessions. I will answer all the questions you have. I will show you top-down analysis, how I set up my charts, what I look for, how I enter trades, where I set stop losses, where I set take profits. I will walk you through. So it is live one-on-one trading training mentorship. So Black Friday deal now through Monday only. So take advantage of those. You can either pay with card here on the website, or you can send crypto, and details are here on how to send crypto. You don't want to miss these guys. We're killing it. Let's take a look back at our trade. We're out, but you guys are in. How are we looking, guys? Somebody tell me how they look. Mark on the levels again, because let's switch charts. Oh, right there, guys. Didn't quite tap it, but I'm sure some of you, I always front run my profits a little bit. I never wait till it perfectly tings the line, guys. You'll get front ran so many times. A lot of times it'll come up to the golden pocket. Say you got a golden pocket down here, a daily naked point of control. Sometimes it'll come down and you're waiting on that exact number and it'll go and reverse course on you, guys. So always shave a little off. Always. Don't get greedy. Don't get for the perfect line, because market makers know you're waiting on that line. They're not dumb, and they like to fool you. Now, a lot of times you will get the line, but don't count on it. Always burn a little bit. Good trade, guys. Good successful trade, guys. Those of you that took it, if you took it top to bottom, you got you about a 0.65% trade. If you're trading with me on a $5,000 account, 20x leverage times 0.006, you made $600, and we've been in this trade for 18 minutes. So $600 in 18 minutes. Good job, guys. Proud of you guys. Who else? Let's see what we got in the VIP chat over here. The VIP Discord chat is active right now, guys. Hey, Kat, did you take this trade? You said you missed the last few. Did you take it? You asked questions, so I don't know if you were taking it. Let me know if you took it. Yeah, you're still in it? Okay. Okay, cool. Good deal. Jack took it, TP to 92.2. Good job, my friend. Good job. Everybody money on this little scalp this morning. No problem. All right, guys, let's flip over to another chart. I want you to pay attention to this chart, okay? I want you to pay attention to this chart. It is not hit yet, okay? So do not go jumping in, although you can. You can. But I wouldn't. We have got Lionheart coming up. If you don't know what Lionheart is, go to the playlist on my YouTube channel. I will show you which one is Lionheart playlist. Right here, top level trading strategies. I don't think I named it Lionheart. It is this one. 100% win rate Bitcoin trading strategy. Guys, this strategy is 100%. I challenge you to find me one other strategy that is 100%. Can't do it. Let's switch down on a blank chart. All right, we're looking for Lionheart. Here's how Lionheart works. Go watch the video for a full explanation, but I'll get the... Let me show you real quick, but I'm not going to go into the full explanation. I'm just going to kind of show you in general. I've got 3 moving averages on here. Actually, I've got 4. I should only have 3. Boom. We've got the 5, we've got the 13, and we've got 55 on here, okay? So what we were looking for, it probably would have helped if I went to the Lionheart chart. I knew I had it set up. All right, guys, here we go. We got the 5, we got the 13, and we've got the 55 on the daily time frame. Now, this can work on other time frames. It's just not always 100%. On the daily, this is 100%. Waiting on, let me zoom in for you, waiting on the 5 to cross the 13. Once we get that candle close above the cross, so we're waiting on the cross and the close for that day. You try to front run it if you like, fine. Most of the time it'll work out, but it won't always. To be 100%, you got to wait on the daily close with these 2 lines crossing. Then 100% of the time, you get a move back to the 55. It doesn't always go on one candle. From current price action, that's about an 11% move. It doesn't always go on one candle. Sometimes it takes multiple candles. You can look back here. You see, got the cross, boom, 55. It works to the downside too. Got the cross here, boom, 55. And it doesn't just stop at the 55. A lot of times it goes much, much further, but you get it at least to the 55. Right here, got the cross, boom. And that doesn't look like much, but when you get the cross here, 55 is there. You got almost a 2% trade. Add some leverage on that. You could easily make a couple $1,000. Got the cross here, boom, 55. Got the cross here, boom, 55. Got the cross here, boom, 55. You get the gist. It is 94% on the 12-hour. Now, this is interesting. This is why I tell you to watch for this coming up in the next couple days. 12-hour, we've already got the cross. 94% of the time, you get the run up here. That's only the 95K, okay? On the daily, the 55 is all the way up at 101. 16 hour, already got the cross. 18 hour, already got the cross. So you can see these time frames are bleeding over, okay? So a lot of people, a lot of times I would enter on this. A lot of times would have already entered. The only reason I didn't front run this on at least the 18 is we were on a holiday week. And it just gets squirrely on a holiday week when markets are closed and people are traveling and you got knuckleheads like you and I out here trading. So I didn't. But I am waiting on the daily, and I'm not going to get greedy. If we get the cross to the daily, we get at least a 10% move, depending on where price is at the time. But a 10% move, and that's great. If I do this on a $5,000 account, 20x leverage times 10% move, I'm going to make 10 grand. Okay? I'm going to make 10 grand. So I'm not getting greedy. I'm not getting stopped out for loss. I'm not risking it. A lot of people risk. A lot of people risk. A lot of people risk. Why? I know the 94 is a good percentage, but why take it when you can wait a couple days and probably get the 100% trade with a 10% pump? Doesn't make sense to me. Although I've done it 1,000 times. Anyway, so we're watching for this trade. It looks good. What else, guys? What else? What else? What else? Looking at the VIP Discord chat. Yeah, they always ask me about fitness in here. Yeah. No, I did really good yesterday. All I had was turkey and mashed potatoes, like literally no desserts, no stuffing, no anything else. Little turkey, little mashed potatoes. Jane asked if it's going to cross to the next day or two. There's really no way to predict that. It should. If price stays where it is, it should. If it goes up a little more, it definitely will. But, you just can't predict it. It could come back down and it never crossed. And then you have this 5, something like that. It never crossed. And the 13 would do something like that. So we can't predict it. That's why we're not front running it. If we knew that it was going to cross in the next day or two, then we would front run this. Why not jump in now if we knew that was going to happen? So that's the whole point. We don't know that that's going to happen. So we are not front running it. We are waiting. Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look, guys. We haven't looked at dominance today. Let's take a look. I know you're worried about precious altcoins. Let's go to the weekly. Same thing, guys. Nothing's changed. We're looking for the big breakdown here. We've already lost this multi-year channel going back over 3 years. We've lost the channel right here. You can see it clear as day. Lost the channel, bearishly back tested it. So we're just waiting for a little chop and then straight down. And that's when all coins go straight up. So we should be getting that coming up soon. I'm very confident that we have an alt season coming. It is not going to be the alt season you're used to seeing. So don't expect 50x gains on your coins from here. Some of the good ones you may get a 5 to 10x from here. But I think that's about it. Of course, there will be a few outliers. But most of them, a 3x would be great. But on some of the premium, the blue chippers, I would expect a 5 to 10x from current price. Not something like Ethereum. Something like WorldCoin, something like Algorand, something like Cardano. QE starting December 1st. Hopefully thereafter all to get their pump. Yeah. I'll put another video out on that. It's in here, guys. It's called Win Alt Season. It's somewhere in here. Altcoins. Win Alt Season. That explains the QT and QE relation between alt season and really risk-on asset pumping period. So go check this video out. Never before has there been an alt season while we're in quantitative tightening. Never before. So quantitative tightening ends on December the 1st, which has always kicked off a really good alt season. Not necessarily that day. It could take days or weeks to trickle on down, but that will certainly be the catalyst that would spark a good alt season. So we're looking for that. That's Monday. That's just a few days away. So look for in the next 2 or 3 weeks for your altcoins to start making some significant moves to the upside. And I went over this. I did a video an altcoin video over the weekend. And it's really, listen, all your altcoins are about the same. I know I hate to break your heart, hurt your feelings, but they're all about the same as far as their charts looking right now. I know there's some exceptions to the rule. I get it. I'm sure your coin is an exception, but for the most of us, our coins are not. I did a video yesterday on Cardano where I explained this volatility meter, the Bjorn strategy, and I applied it to Cardano, but it really could apply to anything. And we're looking like if we could make just a little bit of traction here, we could really get some significant upside moves with that strategy. Let me throw it on here. All right, Jack said, let's see Bjorn. Let me throw it on. I'll throw it on real quick. We'll go through an altcoin here. Bjorn is pulling up. This is a great strategy, guys. This is a great long-term strategy, guys. Works on everything really, but I like to use it on Bitcoin. When we use Bjorn on trading, for the most part, these are when I look for big 30, 40, 50% moves. So this is a heck of a strategy, especially on the higher time frames, at least the daily, but I like 3-day and up. I know this chart's a little messy, guys. I don't WorldCoin. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let me browse through it real quick. I'm going to show you how this works on altcoins. So what you want to see for big moves, what you want to see is this right here is the BBWP, okay? This indicator is the BBWP. It measures volatility. When volatility, you can look at my screen. We're on the 5-day. You can look at my screen. When volatility is way down here, kind of blue and white way down here, it's just sideways. When it starts going up to greens and orange and reds, that's big volatility. That are big moves, whether the upside or the downside. See this move to the downside? Well, this kept going up. Why did this go down? Because it doesn't measure direction of the market. It measures how strong the move is, okay? So as we get up into orange, yellow, orange, and red, that means we're moving even stronger, which is why we get this massive move to the downside, okay? The direction of the market is determined by the stochastic meter below. So see when we got this strong volatility move to the upside, that means volatility increased, right? That means the strength of the move is increasing. What happened? Stochastic was going down. So that means the strong move was to the downside. And you can see what happened on the chart here. Strong move was to the downside. But we're looking at the 5-day time frame. We still have volatility up here now. It looks like it kind of wants to settle down a little, but it is still up in the extreme highs, which means we're very volatile. This is a slower moving chart. This is the 5-day chart. So this entire period right here on the strong move, although it doesn't look like much, was 70 days. So it took a long time. But look down here. See what I see, guys? Volatility just ticked back to the upside on WorldCoin on the 5-day. Stochastic just ticked back to the upside on WorldCoin on the 5-day while volatility is still high. What we don't want to see is volatility do this. We don't want to see that. That's going to equal some little sideways and up like this. We want to see volatility stay up here for a little bit while the stochastic comes on up, and then you can see these big moves. That's what we're looking for. Let's look at the weekly. Same thing. Same thing. Volatility is coming up. Let's check on stochastic. Got a little room to go on this one. This one has not yet kind of flipped. Stochastic just ticked to the upside. This is unconfirmed. It just ticked to the upside. You get a confirmation on this in 2 days and 9 hours. So this is the weekly time frame. So the weekly close on Sunday, you'll confirm this. Setting up for a big move, big volatile move to the upside. Volatility headed up. High time frame, just tick stochastic to the upside. Big move, setting up. Look, the last time that happened. Volatility was up here. See, follow my dotted line. Volatility was up here. You got a tick to the upside when volatility was up here. What happened? WorldCoin went from 58 cents to $1.65. 188% pump. The last time you had this same setup. So we're looking for something similar. But with QE setting in, QT ending at least, we could be looking for more. We could be looking for more. If that happens, you're going to get this 2-week. Hopefully flip back to the upside. Right now, it's still headed down. Still headed down. But if this 1 week can engage, can confirm and engage, you could flip this 2-week. CAD just got out of a trade, 92.5. Let's go back and take a look at our trade. Had to get back down to the 5 minutes. I'll have to mark this back out again. Look at that, guys. Marked it at the beginning of the stream. This was the trade we were looking for. First, for those of you who just joined us, we marked out the very first 5-minute candle of the US Open. Marked out the open, marked out the close, the high and the low of that 5-minute candle. Then we waited for market to break. We didn't trade. We waited for that candle to break. Broke to the downside. I said we were waiting till about 8:45. Okay, that is exactly what I said. So it came down, came down, came down. Look at that. 8:45. Look at the bottom of my screen. 8:45. On the dang dot. We broke this thing back to the upside. We took the long at 8:45 on the dot, took the long, broke back to the upside. Take profit was at our range break right here. I told you you could let it keep riding. which is going higher. So those of you still in the trade, great job. But we're looking for a quick and easy scalp. And we get the scalp almost every single day. Just a quick, easy scalp. I made $300 in 8 minutes. Cat just made 120 bucks. You're clearly trading a little either less leverage or less balance than I am, because you got a better take profit than I did. But easy money, guys. Easy money. And we do this live. Join us Monday through Friday, market open. We're going to do this trade every single day live. So if you're not quite comfortable taking it on your own, walk through it with us. We will do it with you. And that way you'll have a little more confidence, because I'll tell you if things are turning around on us. I'll be like, all right, guys, I just closed the trade. Join our Discord. Don't forget, for those of you who just joined us, we got Black Friday sales. Go on over to anthonyleecrypto.com. Go to our VIP Discord. We have Black Friday sales now through Monday. These prices will be gone on Monday. We'll be back to regular prices. We also offer the one-on-one mentorship. I will teach you. I'll mentor you one-on-one live on Zoom on exactly how to trade so you can do exactly what I do. We are up $7,300 since Wednesday. All of these trades, all of them, given in advance in the VIP Discord. Told them when I took them, told them when I exited, my stop losses, all of them given in advance. I showed all these trades, showed the 104% trade we got on Thanksgiving. Go join the Discord, guys. You're missing out if you're not in there. If you are in the Discord, are you taking the trades? Jack says Discord trades are awesome. Thank you, brother. I like to think so. We don't win them all, but we are about 88%. Any other requests before I jump off here? We've covered Lionheart. We've covered beyond. Before that is, I'll get back to my charting account. The levels on Bybit, there's a lot more volume. So when you're charting, when you're doing technical analysis, you want to chart where there's the most volume, okay? Say you got 1,000 traders trading on Bybit and you only have 100 trading on Femex, let's just say. Then there's more volume clearly on Bybit. So that chart is going to be respected a little bit more as far as its levels goes. It's point of control, area ranges, golden pockets, things like that. So I like to chart and look for targets on Bybit. But when I enter a trade, I actually go to Femex because I trade on Femex and I want to look at what my price is doing so that I can manage my trade a little better. High protein, brother. Sorry, looking at the VIP Discord chat. High protein, brother. I am usually low carb, high protein. Some not really mind carbs. Just right now I'm low carb, high protein. Max is still long. Good job, brother. Okay. Let's see. Before we get out of here, Max, just extended your VIP Discord package for Black Friday. Good. Yeah, if you're already in the VIP Discord, let's say you have 15 days left on your current month and you want to extend out for the VIP deals, the Black Friday deals, you don't lose your 15 days. If you do a year, you will then have a year plus 15 days. So good job, brother. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys got that trade. It was a successful trade. You could actually still be in this trade. I hope you took profit where you're supposed to. It's just a good habit to get in. If not, you should definitely move your stop loss up into take profit. But a good live trade on the stream, good scalp trade, guys. We do it every single day. Come back and see us, guys. See ya.